Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the fifth round of the Winter Major Rankings here. Today we are seeing Benched versus Spirit, and Spirit already captured the first flag. It doesn't really start great for Benched. Sorry for being a minute late, but here we are. Let's start with introducing Benched. They are playing with Soon, Debo Cower, Brazil, Vote, and Blister. And on the Spirit side we have Cortisol, Donk, Sarit, Spike, and Library. And I'm not alone tonight. I'm joined by our lovely commentator, Void. Good evening.
Good evening, good evening. It seems like you're going to have to introduce the other team. I'm probably going to need a minute or two. I haven't bit of technical issues.
Yeah.
Apologies.
No worries, no worries. I already introduced both, but let's start here by seeing how Bench is trying to prepare the first attack. We see Soon pushing into the base of Bench. He is full health but without repair. Can deal insanely much damage though with that combination he's playing on. We can see from the other side Vote, Brazil, and they will cower in the mid. Great map control right now by the team of Bench. But they are already a flag down, so although the map control looks fine right now, the match is not going very good for them. OD box is dropping once again. Brazil in a good position to catch that, but it's only a Paladin OD. Library is trying to do a use and take with a Cruise OD and it's working out for him. Although Vote managing to knock him out, and Vote, of course, the Viking of Benched. So, yeah, for Benched it's very good that he managed to take that OD box.
And I am back. Hopefully,
Lovely.
I ain't having any more technical issues.
Let's see.
So right now we can see Blister and Soon on the right side here. Soon making an attempt to control on the right side of the base, dealing some damage towards Spike. Spike is very low right now, so Soon can get a critical shot off, and he still have that position. Library there with his cruise rail. He is quite low, so Blister will take that opportunity to take him out there.
Yeah, Soon is really playing on that right side, and normally, maybe I'm just seeing it wrong, but normally Cruise Rail isn't really pushing all the way to the building. Or is it just that teams do not let them push that far normally?
I mean, I'm not really that diverse on Red Alert, but I guess it depends on the playstyle. But more time if you have support, you can play aggressive. But looking back at it, we can see Cortisol using a Viking OD, Sarat using an Eris OD through on the right side, Blister counteracting it. They will also cancelling the OD. He doesn't seem to notice that the OD is on the ground, so his teammate probably communicating to him right now to take it.
Yeah, they will cover pretty much using a use and take here. And that's really effective if you look at the amount of ODI Spirit used. And Brazil now pulling the flag. Vote just wiping down the whole base with his Viking overdrive. This is going to be the time maker from Benched. Just total overkill, to be honest.
Yeah, you're totally right. Like, you can see Bench giving it all that they can right now. With only 5 minutes, 15 seconds remaining, which team will be the one to leave this round with a victory? You can see Soon on the middle bit there, having good control, but he's up against Spike, Sarah. He's in a the pool. They will cower using Eris OD, quite questionable. I guess he just wanted the hill vote as quickly as possible, which did accomplish something rather than nothing there. And it does seem like Bench will lock in this capture. Don't dare make an attempt trying to go to slow down some time, but that wasn't enough, and that's going to be the second capture for Bench.
Yeah, Bench bouncing back after an early capture from Spirit. And it's looking good for them right now, especially because they are playing on the blue side. Although a lot of pressure right now from Spirit. Donk on top with a Paladin. He's on a good position to deal a lot of damage. Brazil is not letting that happen.
Yeah, beautiful focus there from Bench. Vote does manage to get that OD. He's going to push down on the left side. It looks like he's going for some support, looking for the best angle or window opening that he can use that OD. He does seem to be in focus and absolutely scoped on by Cortisol and Donks, which does lead to his death there.
Yeah, still has his OD, of course. Didn't use in that attack. So let's see how he can use it in the last 3 minutes on the map of the match. We see Sarah and Spike trying to create something here. Spike with an OD, but without repair. Getting knocked out by Blister right now. And here we can see how effective it is to start with double armor. You know, it's very tempting to start with double power, but you're just dead before you could do anything. And the repair kit, of course, has way more effect if you already has enabled your double armor. So great control by Blister, not leading, not reacting with panic, but just fully logical.
Yeah, that's the best decision. Logical over then illogical. But right now, it does seem like Sarat might be able to take this OD or Cortisol. This might be an advantage for Spirit here. Hopefully they can get that OD. Cortisol is quite low. Using an OD from Soon, taking out 2 players. Oh my gosh, this might be the attack they're looking for. Library using an OD onto the ramp. Maybe he needs to go back to his library and research how to use a cruise OD there. Blister pushing up at the back of the base, dealing damage to Spike there, being a nuisance. Vote got an attempt to pull here. If he does feel threatened, he will use that OD. I don't think he needs to, but who is that? Sarat using amazing Eris OD, but doesn't seem to reach Vote just in time, and that's going to be a catcher as he drops off for Soon. And the third catcher. Oh, wow.
Yeah, great attack by Bench. Just not another way of putting that. And that OD from Soon, that cruise OD, yeah, it has to be the overdrive of this match, to be honest. I will really doubt if we will see him better overdrive.
I mean, that OD was literally insane. It did lead.
Yep. You were disappearing for a few seconds, Avoid.
Apologies.
Yeah, no worries.
Internet's hair and there.
OD box is dropping. They will cover with a great OD here for defense. Sarah probably will take that OD, although Brazil being very annoying and Brazil catching that overdrive box by just pushing the opponent away. That's also a tactic, of course.
Yeah, Sarat does decide to use through mid here. He notices there's not much time left, so you might as well just risk it for the biscuit. But Vote does stop that attack immediately with his Viking OD.
Yeah, indeed. That was just an OD that you just do because you're in time pressure. And while the first round is ending in 3-1, let's check what the predictions are saying. 77% voted for Spirit. Probably because they had an early capture, but they already are, wishing that they never did that, probably.
Interesting. But on the Spirit team, they do have actually strong players that are known, like Sarat, Spike, Donk, Cortisol. Not too sure who Library is. I never heard of him.
Oh man, I forgot to click space. Now I have to rejoin.
Okay.
Yep. Benched winning the first round. It's looking good for them. Now playing around on the red base. So theoretically it's the easier side. If they can repeat what they did last round, then it's looking really good for them. To be honest, I didn't really see a lot of games from Spirit this season, so I really don't know what the skill level is.
Oh, Spirit. There's, I think the skill level is there. They know how to play.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm trying to remember where Spike came from. I think he was. They're just very familiar names. Sarap, I think he was in Team Pointers. Donk, I think he came from. See, I don't want to make mistakes, and say where they came from. I technically didn't. I should actually just search it, myself, see what team they came from.
Yeah, that's probably. You don't want to create or spread misinformation, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so Donk came from Punishment. Yeah, which I thought I was going to say that, but better I made sure. And I think Spike. STB. Okay, Spike
Okay,
is from S. Yeah.
they are playing a decent tournament this rankings, right? Or isn't that STB? Let me track.
Yeah.
It's with that lion, that orange logo, right? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
orange logo.
Yeah, they are playing a very good tournament. It was pretty much a surprise for me, to be honest, to see them 3 against 1, because I really didn't know any of the players, to be honest. Maybe I just missed them, but it's great to see some pretty
Yeah.
competitive teams this season. Okay, first round is starting pretty calmly, to be honest. I'm watching it for 2 minutes, but I don't really have oyster attack pulse.
Yeah. Hold
That's
on
it.
one sec. Give me a minute.
That's probably it. Yeah, let's wait until the tech pulse is over here before we will start the second round. First round, of course, Spirit getting a very early lead, but that just disappearing in the second half of the round, and on the end, Bench managed to win 3 against 1. So a great comeback by Bench, and now it's not looking good for Spirit. Of course, they are playing on the blue side of Red Alert, and for our more experienced viewers, of course, they know that the blue side is not the best side of Red Alert. So they have a difficult task ahead of them. On the other hand, they show that they can capture. Okay, here we are for the second round. Let's see who's in a good position. Brazil catched a very early overdrive. And the second OD will probably drop directly after the restart. Only a Paladin OD for a bench, so it's pretty much an even start for both of these teams.
Alrighty.
Hello, hello.
Hello,
You're-
hello.
Are connected and back.
Yep.
Lovely, lovely. And just before the second round started, so you're pretty good at timing things.
So yes, sir. I gotta be on time and ready.
Indeed, indeed.
Oh, I see that Tanky kind of has announced that grenades should be arriving soon and released. Not sure if you're aware of it.
Yeah. I didn't log in yet on my personal account, but if I understand correctly, you can purchase them from Monday. And you also have to upgrade them if you want to let them deal maximum damage. And I think this weekend has a 50% sale, so maybe if it's already purchasable, I don't know, to be honest. I haven't logged in on my personal account. But if it's already upgradable, I would have done it in this weekend. 50% cheaper.
Yeah. Honestly, I had 2 million right crystals, and
Mhm.
I sh-
Sorry, you dropped away?
K left, and then yeah, I only managed to upgrade it to like MK7, so I have 0 crystals right now. So hopefully, I just have to grind some games out.
Yep. Yeah, and there's a new thing this event. You know the double fund weekends and stuff like that? That's now only for the event modes, I think. But
Oh,
it's not
oh,
it's for more days, I think. But to be honest, I'm not really 100% sure. But if I understand it correctly, it's only for the event mode, but for like a full week or the full event. I don't know, longer time at least.
oh, okay. Is that the fire and freeze event? I'm not 100% sure.
I'm checking the website right now. Tankers Day, 50% sale, of course. That's insane. No, the first weekend is Arms Race. In boosted funds and experience will be only applied to special game modes. But for how long?
Oh,
For the whole duration of the event, I think.
okay.
Carnage is in the next week. So this week is Arms Race. And to be honest, I'm going to skip that one. Carnage after. So very big map, a lot of players, a lot of FPS. And after that, Rugby Classics. That's an interesting one. But if the events are double fund, then I'm definitely going to check out event modes more often, to be honest.
Gonna be interesting, honestly.
Yep. Definitely. And a
And
cool looking gold as well.
oh, well, I can't wait. I can't wait to see.
Indeed. Let's see how this round is getting along though. No capture yet. And it's not looking that interesting as well. I don't see a lot of players trying something while like the whole playing field has an OD ready. So probably we'll see a big attack very soon. And we are seeing it right now. A great OD by Sarah supporting Library and Spike for an insanely long time. They will cower. Oh, he managed to get it off. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, it was a little risky there. I didn't believe that he was gonna get it off in time.
Yeah, but the risk paid off. Otherwise, it would have been a very undefendable attack, to be honest. Vote trying to do a use and take here, but he's just spilling his Viking OD on one player. Risky ODs is everything this game.
Yeah, really is. Red Alert is quite a tricky map to play. Uh, I would have to say it does take a lot of hard work and TKVs.
You see Artem pretty much pulling solo with a Viking OD enabled, and there's not a lot of players that can still stop that man.
I think the wall did stop him, so maybe he might have to recheck his driver's license.
Yeah, but on the end he managed to get a capture in.
Yeah.
It could have been a bit quicker indeed, but it wasn't needed.
I think if he got one more shot off in his back, he would have died. But I guess he got off just in time.
Some luck is what you need sometimes.
Yeah, totally.
But let's see how Bench reacts. They won last round pretty easily, to be honest, and now they are playing on the red side, and it's getting difficult. That's a strange thing to see. Soon with the once again a very good OD, hitting 2 players, killing 1. Library, look at the shot, dealing double damage there. And this attack is just not getting anywhere.
Unfortunately for them, Soon looks like he's played it really, really well with his ODs today.
Yep, indeed. Brazil managing to catch that overdrive box. He probably has to use in defense here for his teammates, because there's a pretty big attack coming up from Spirit. Although both players that are attacking do not really have an OD ready. So it will be defendable for Benched.
Yeah, it does seem like Spirit is trying to crack through their defense, but Vote, Soon, and Brazil is there to hold down the fort as best as they can.
Yeah, down to the last 4 minutes. We see Spike solo pulling into the base. And not a lot of people to defend that man. But there are some guys spawning in. Library now doing what Soon did last round. Being annoying behind that building. You can deal a lot of damage from there.
That position is really, really good. Really. Like, someone has to really go around that base, around that house, just to kill that player that's camping there. OD is falling right now. Sarap and Brazil is up against one another. Who will be the survivor here? And it seems like Sarap might be able to get it, but he's being dealt damage from Soon and 3 other opponents there. But Mr. Atemka steps in to secure that OD.
Yep. That's an important OD for Spirit. Of course, usable in defense. They are in the lead right now. We now see Brazil using his Paladin OD to support Vote, but the attack is not getting anywhere. I think Artem Kai used in defense, didn't he?
I believe so, because no way he's just used just like that for no reason.
He used for defense, but it's pretty early if you already using an OD for defense while they're only like Brazil is like exactly where he was the last attack. He's totally not close to the base. And now this attack looks a lot more dangerous, and but there is no Viking OD left. Vote quickly has to find cover for the OD of Sarat, and he's working out Library. Insane OD. We are seeing lovely Crusader ODs this match.
Yeah, totally right. Sarat really, really spilt that Eris OD, but Library coming in with that Cruise OD just to save the match.
Yeah, and now Bench needs to find a way to attack quickly, because Vote has his OD ready, and there's only one OD from Spirit being ready, and that's the Hunter Overdrive. So if they can create an opportunity really quick, it is difficult to defend. Library leaving for Spirit, 4 players right now. Bench can really profit on that. It's not a good position to have a player being lagged out.
Amazing OD there from vote there, but they will cower using a nice OD, but Spike does cancel it out a little too late because they still are pulling. Serap can't do much there. It's a 3v1 situation. Don't trying to get much damage off with his paladin, but it won't be enough as Blister does secure that flag there, and it does seem like he's going to get that capture for. Ooh, nice shot from Serap, but it won't be enough as soon is there to secure the capture there for bench.
Yeah, really unfortunate for Spirit, to be honest, just because they're with 4 players for a second. Library being back in the game. And maybe they can still fix this round. A big attack from Spirit being equipped right now. Spike low on health. Soon has to only like distract him by a bit of time, 24 seconds. But Spike managing to get Spirit back in the lead.
Yeah, it seems that the round is a.
Yep, 2 against 1 for Spirit. It's looking good for them after a difficult first round. But the second round they were really strong. And now we will move to Iran.
Yeah, it does seem like bench was faced with a little bit of a challenge there, but who knows? We might see a big turn on tides.
Yeah. I to be honest, I already said I didn't really see a lot of games from Spirit, so I really don't know how they will play on Iran. All I know is that Spirit chose Iran. I don't know which map the other option was, of course, but they are probably feeling confident on this map.
Iran.
By the way, something I noticed while looking at both of the teams and their performance this major rankings is I have to say it correctly. Default won from benched, but lost from Spirit. So
Okay,
if you
interesting.
if you look at it that way, Spirit is the better team. It's the only opponent I see that
Wow.
have a different is that they both faced.
Uh-huh.
But if I should make a prediction only with that score in mind, then Spirit will going to win this. Let me check which map they played, to be honest. Is it also Iran? No, it's Red Alert, though. They won a round on Red Alert. Okay. So there's not really a repeating scenario then. Totally different map, so less important than I thought it is. Yeah, getting a new link. You were in the map?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
like you're saying, well, that means Spirit might be able to win today, actually.
Yep, but they are facing different maps this time. Maps can make a lot of difference.
That is true. That is true. It's gonna be interesting.
Definitely. Let me check which maps Bench played against. Okay. That's interesting because Spirit played Red Alert against Default. And Default lost pretty big that game. One tie and one loss. I don't know the scores, but they lost. And Bench played Default as well on Red Alert. And Bench Bench lost 2 rounds. So Bench is losing from Default on Red Alert, and Red Alert and Default is losing from Spirit. So with that in mind, how did Spirit lost the first round?
Yeah. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Me neither. But it's looking like a very difficult match for Benched.
Well, I mean, let's see how bench goes with it. What are the scores right now?
Yeah, 1 against 1. Both teams won a round.
Okay, so we got 2 more games left.
Yep.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Damn. I mean, if one does lose, they still have another opportunity to lock in and try and win the next round. But if they don't, then
Yeah, it's not the end of the tournament, of course, but okay, restart has been passed, and the match is starting.
play more aggressive here. Trying to take out Vote with the shots. Don't almost flipping over.
Also a bit of server lag here.
Or if it was me.
No. Yeah, you were glitching away, but thank you line also. So it's both.
Wow.
Probably the worst, but it doesn't really matter because there hasn't been a capture made, so you didn't miss anything.
Good.
OD box dropping and catch by Vote. Important OD for Benched. Vote using Hammer on this map. And I think Iran is like one of the maps where you're very easily killing yourself with self-damage. So is Smokey not a lot better on this map?
Oh, for sure. Smokey is more long range and it's much more better to play, but the only difference is that you have to be very, very good with your aim.
Yeah, Vote is not feeling very confident then probably. Or he's just very used to playing Hammer.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you repeat yourself? You dropped away. Okay, we have an attack coming up here from Soon and they will cover. Soon is very low on health though. Look at Donk. Donk on top of the building, dealing a lot of damage to Brazil. And Soon choosing to self-destruct here to repeat the process. OD box is dropping. Mr. Artemka can do a use and take here. Just regenerated. But Soon with a great OD. And it's enough. It's enough to distract Mr. Artemka. It didn't kill him, but it distracted him. So that's a useless Viking OD for Spirit. And a very, very great play by Soon.
Indeed, indeed. You can see Spike using his Hunter OD does take out Brazil there. Blister is still there, but he's facing off a 1-3-3 situation there. Donk looking for opportunity to attack, but it won't be enough there. Mr. Tem recipe for disaster, but this is absolutely stunning. But they will cower, coming in for that beautiful Ares OD for that return. But Donk there with his Paladin just low, won't be able to get away in time.
Yeah, that was a big attack from Spirit, but what a defensive overdrive from Debo Cower. Right now we are seeing a lot of pressure being given by Benched. Brazil and Blister on the right side of the blue base, dealing a lot of damage. Vote using his OD. He has to create something here. He is very far away though from Donk. I don't know. Spike dealing some damage to him as well. Is it enough? Giving it to Soon, the smart choice. Soon is full health and with repair. It looks very promising for a capture for Benched.
Okay. But hopefully that might is there any technical issues on the face. No.
Can you repeat what you said?
I just switched my device. Hopefully that fixes any technical issues I am facing at the moment.
Let's hope. It didn't start good, but last sentence you said was without any lag, so hopefully it stays that way.
Let's hope so. Mr. Atemka Spike pushing down there on the right side once more again. But he's up against 3 opponents. Donk on the top, Advent Paladin, but soon going for a sneaky pull here. He might be able to get away in time, but the Hunter does spawn very close and Surat is there, so that does seem like it will be a return.
Yeah, Library confirming that right now. Vote has picked up an OD box somewhere. I didn't see it, but he is again recharged and ready for another attack. And there's already a box dropping as well. It's looking pretty good for Bench. They have some map control right now, and Spirit is a bit chaotic in how they play and which position. Or maybe that's just me, but they are kind of all over the place. Especially Mr. Artemka. Maybe I'm not noticing it correctly, but it looks like he just plays on the position he spawns in. But let's focus on him a bit. Maybe he is playing position, but I'm just a bit blind.
He's playing right on the right side, so he's playing position. I guess if you saw him left or kind of mid, then he's kind of out of position. Library pulling through mid, soon using a beautiful.
Yeah, Soon can pull the flag here once again, trying to do something sneaky here, but now he's noticed by Library as well. So not being able to pull away with that flag. Library feeling the need to use in defense. Okay, this is looking very promising for Spirit here. Sarah did an OD through the mid, but Donk choosing to go to the left side. Sarah has to take over here, but it's the slowest hill in the whole the esports. And Blister is just going to return the flag, although I think he was, but he got knocked out before he could reach the flag. Library is on a very critical role of the Team Spirit right now, in a very critical role. He has to get the flag back to safety, but he has to also dodge Vote. That is using the best way to defend, and that's just by pulling the flag of the opponent. And he's making it 2-0.
Wow, that was really pretty unfortunate there for Spirit there. I think they probably even lost Spirit right now as they are getting spawn killed. They're literally getting spawn trapped right now. They can't do much and they are faced with a lot of difficulty.
Yeah, it made me really curious about last round about next round because I felt like last round they really had some big advantage over Benched. While they are at the worst base of Red Alert, is Iran just not their map, or are they really momentum based? And if the round starts bad, they are just playing bad. What's the reason behind playing, or not playing, but having such inconsistent scores?
I believe that, honestly, observing it all, Bench is playing way more aggressive and they have better map control than Spirit right now. They're just playing extremely well.
Yeah, that's a good point you're making. The map control in the second round on Red Alert from Benched was just not that great when they played Red Base, and now they have they are performing pretty well, especially with map control. Sarah once again using a panicky OD in the last seconds, but yeah, I can understand him, to be honest. I would have done the same. Yeah, trying to get something in, but it doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah, it's just like you just risk it. There's no way he's gonna capture 3 flags within 20 seconds, 30 seconds. It's impossible.
Indeed. Donk still trying to create one capture though, but Brazil pulling the flag away. Yeah, 3-0 in the third round for Benched. That makes Benched having 2 wins, and that's round 1 and round 3. And Spirit has won round 2. So now Spirit has to win to stay in the game, and Benched needs to tie or win, of course, to get this round and get the whole game.
Indeed. Will they have the ability to pull it off, or will Bench go away today with this win against Spirit?
Let's see, players are joining in. And yeah, very interesting round. It was also the first round where Spirit didn't manage to capture a flag of this game.
Yeah, because they captured a flag on Red Alert, right?
Yeah, they did. So, yeah, I don't know. They turned it around in the last time on Red Alert in round 2. So I wouldn't really say they are lost, but they are in a pretty difficult situation right now. And I didn't expect them to be here, to be honest. I thought they had like I really thought that they just won. Or what should I say? They would win the round we just have seen. But Bench was winning it pretty easily.
Yeah, Bench looked like they really were the more dominant team more than anything. Like their positioning, their aggressiveness, their control of ODs, their timings were almost obsolete.
Yep. Yeah, it was just very good. OD box will probably be spawning directly after respawn. Blister doing a very easy self-destructing. I don't like to snitch, but if he will manage to catch the OT on the end, it will definitely be discussed. Oh, he's self-destructing again. That's wise to not create any discussion.
Kawa is getting pretty close to it. Does he secure it?
Nope.
No, Mr. Atemka does snatch it just in the nick of time.
Spirit has everything needed for a great start of this round, and they really need a great score this round as well. So let's see how they will use it.
Yeah, both there dealing damage on middle to Donk there. Seems like three people in defense there for Spirit. Surat having a little bit of trouble jumping down into the tunnel, thinking that's going to save his skin, and soon does absolutely pop his head up once he pops out of the tunnel.
Yep. It wasn't really a way of staying alive, although he probably thought it would. Mr. Arctica still didn't really use his OD in an attack, and this is the moment where the Cruise ODs and the Hunter ODs will start to get recharged.
Yeah. I mean, soon using an OD on Surat just before the OD drops, but let's see. Surat does use Repair Library, trying to pull hair for a bit of a distraction. Surat just camping there, just letting that OD drop. And Burns doesn't seem to notice at the last moment.
RTMK using his OD, but he is with repair, but he doesn't really have any teammates to back him up. Although Sarah, look, this is a great OD and a great pull attempt. Blister can be very annoying right now, though. He has his Hunter OD ready. The only thing he should do is not die. Oh, Spike. Spike just confirming this capture here.
Yeah. Capture that flag.
Library using his Cruise OD is a sacrifice.
Yeah, but one less opponent to deal with is better than. But maybe you could have saved for Dewakawa and then he could have pulled. But Surat dealing damage to Dewakawa there, leaving him low. But he does get that repair off, which is going to be a little bit of a nuisance when he faces up with him again.
OD box is dropping, and while the box is dropping, we have Brazil and Blister in the attack for bench. Brazil using an OD. Blister using an OD, it probably has the ID to hit both, but it didn't really get to plan. They will cower though. That's a great assist for Eric's OD.
And there is, it's looking like a strong pull here. Viking using his OD for that defense there, stopping any attack from. But he's up against Mr. Atemka. He's looking like he's in danger there and soon won't be able to get away in time. I don't believe so. Spike is next to him. He gets a nice shot off on Spike, but Blister is getting blocked by that dead tank, and it will be a return.
And this is enough for benched. You know, they only need a tie, so although being going in full defensive isn't smart, they can, feel a bit less pressure right
Did you
now.
see that?
Sorry, go on.
You missed it.
Oh,
Mr.
Mr.
Atemka used his Viking OD and he flipped in the tunnel.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. that isn't really the best way of using a Viking OD, to say the least.
Wow.
Yeah, not his
Seems like
proudest.
he's having a bad day.
Yeah, indeed, not his best overdrive. Oh, that hurts, man. OD box is dropping. Maybe he has a chance to catch it, but right now he has need full focus to return the flag of vote. Blister can take over. He is taking the OD box though, Mr. Artemka. He can repeat and hopefully not repeat his mistakes.
Yeah, his teammates really will punish him for that. You can see on the left side, Sarah and Library make an attempt for attack here. Library's gonna have to play a little bit of safe as Bench does seem to notice that he's camping there. Um, Maybe Library might be able to go in for.
Oh, lovely OD by Soon. Good focus.
For that defense, they're absolute machine on Cruz.
That's what we call great defense indeed. Knocking out the most dangerous player, Mr. Artemka. Directly after that, killing Library, the person that was able to pull the flag. He just knows when to focus the right person. And yeah, logical thinking. Never. Yeah, he doesn't make tactical mistakes this game. And that's interesting.
Yeah, he's playing extremely well. I mean, his last match that I was commentating, he was playing good, but today it seems like he's on point. I haven't seen him make any mistakes yet so far. So props to him. Don't have make an attempt to pull hair for Spirit there. It seems like Spirit is up, Spirit lived here, and the OD is dropping. Vote might be able to take it, but he's faced with Sarat. Sarat might go for a risky use, and he does so through mid, and he does get that use and take, and that capture does go for a dunk with only 3 minutes 10 seconds remaining roughly.
Library trying to use his crucial D there, but got knocked out before it could have any impact. Sarah using his OD. It is a pretty questionable OD, although he creates a very good opportunity for Library, so I take my words back. It was a good overdrive. Because Library looks like he's unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really nice OD there from Sarat. Very quick thinking on his toes there, which did lead to that opportunity for that capture.
Yeah, Spirit is really bouncing back this round. It's like they always lose the first round on a map or something. Because this round they are again playing very good. Daewoo Cower?
Yeah,
I don't know about that OD from Daewoo Cower.
yeah, I don't like that ODA as well. Really don't. Maybe if he used down the line in their base, in his own base, in their base, then that would have made sense. But he just used in a tunnel.
Yep.
Don't
Yeah,
know.
really questionable indeed. We see Donk using here. Also a bit questionable. Okay, Vote, he thinks he's a one person army, but so far he's what he thinks is right because he knocked out 3 people. Brazil to support it is a bit too late, and Mr. Artemka can return here. He started with double power though, and you can see how quickly he gets knocked out. Like,
Yeah, as soon as go ahead.
yeah, I can't think of a moment where starting with double power is smart. To be honest.
Oh, I mean, only really if like
Yeah, if you're
if
out
your
of range.
teammate. Yeah, I mean, if a player is distracted by your teammate, you can start on DP, or if you notice no one's around. I mean, and you can do damage from afar. DP can be necessary. It all depends on the scenario.
Yeah, facing melee persons who are definitely out of the range. That's of course. But in moments like that, it's so tempting to do. But I see it being done so many times as well. But every time, in hindsight, it's just better to use the armor.
Yeah. I mean, let's say for instance the Viking uses Viking OD and you spawn literally on him. I would just say to start on DP and give him one shot because he will literally shred you to pieces before. Even if you use DA, you won't get 2 shots off. Only get that 1 shot off that you hoping for. So DP can be necessary then. Because you're gonna die anyway, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point. But that still depends on the turret you're playing. If you're playing freeze, then I will still use the bar armor.
Yeah, that makes sense. Nice OD there from Library. A flick shot from him.
Yeah. Okay, we are getting to round 4. Round 5, I should say. This was round 4. And we are getting to a 5th round.
Oh, okay. It does seem like whoever wins this round We'll go home with the victory.
Yep, indeed. Tiebreakers. And it is getting interesting. We have not seen a tie this whole game, so I expect to have only one round of tiebreakers.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think this might be a recent tiebreaker I've seen as well. I haven't seen any um, recently. Oh, no way, Surat is asking for tech pause.
They just could ask for a reset, right? Because the players of bench were not in on time. Yeah, I don't know. No, it's not a map switch, of course, so they can't ask for a reset. They have to ask for tech pass. Yes, smart.
Yeah.
I would have done the same in this situation, although I really hate this tactic. By the way, I don't know. I'm a bit of a numbers guy today, like most of the days, but today in particularly. But round 1 was won with 3 captures. Round 2 has been won with 3 captures. 3 and 4 all been won with 3 captures for the winning
See, I
team.
see, yeah. Yeah. I don't know, the scores are a little bit all over the place. Like one team is winning like good score, then they're losing, and you know.
Hmm. Yeah, good point. Good point.
I mean, who do you think is the man of the match? Like on both teams, like which player do you think is playing the best?
Like in general, or from both teams, one person.
On
Let's,
both teams, one person. Let's
okay.
just yeah.
Hmm. From Spirit. I think I have to go Spike. Although I can't really tell you why, to be honest. On Spirit, there's not one person that is like blinking out. They are all playing very consistent. Although one round they are playing consistent and the other round they are not playing consistent. So Spirit I find very hard to pick. But if I have to pick one, it's Spike. And on benched, I'm just really impressed by how Soon is playing. I'm just constantly focusing on him because it's such an interesting player. But what about you?
Sarah, he did leave some good opportunities for them to pull. Um, so I guess yeah, it's between Spike and Sarah, I guess. Oh no, but Library has really good ODs. Like he just turns and uses like really nicely. So they're all playing well on Spirit. So I can't really determine who really plays the best.
Yep. Yeah, agreed. Is the tech pass already over? Come on, guys, I want to see this round.
So now they ask for a reset. Wow.
Jeez. Yeah. Look, if if my opponent's team called a tech pass because of an OD box, like the team that didn't call a tech pass can still use the full 5 minutes. So I will
Oh
just
yeah.
get them out of momentum.
Ah, that's smart. That is smart.
But you get yourself out of momentum too, of course.
Yeah. But it also gives that opportunity to like rethink decisions, and sometimes that small window of opportunity have a break can refresh your mind and allow you to calm down and then play a little bit better.
Yeah, tech passes are very interesting, especially if you can like turn tech passes off to a team you're facing. If they are calling a tech pass, if you can turn it around and just don't think, oh no, we are getting out of momentum, but think we have 3 minutes to improve without calling a tech pass. Like if you can switch the way of thinking in that, I think that can make a difference. Even if you are winning.
Yeah, 100%. I really 100%. But yeah, I guess some players don't really think of it like that. Some players just use it to their advantage to get that ODs and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's also a way of using it.
Yeah.
Let's
I mean, the
see.
OD is dropping now, so it's falling.
Yeah, everything for nothing for Serret because once again Benched managed to catch Todi, and this time it's the Viking. I don't know who it was last time. Just 5 spilled minutes for everyone. That's the summary of the last 5 minutes.
And no changes had to be made on the map too, right? Don't see anyone new.
Nope, I think they are playing the same lineup.
Hey, this might be interesting.
Definitely. The team that wins wins the game, so it's all or nothing, or a tie, of course. That can also happen. But
We got in 4 seconds roughly. They should be self-destructing, and the game will begin.
it has been a while since I have been this interested in a game. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean there is a lot going on in this match, and quite experienced players watching playing today as well.
Yeah, this is definitely a match I will remember about this rankings episode. It's 5 rounds in and it is still unpredictable. That's what makes it so fun. Vote can do a use and take here if he gets back, but he tries to save. But who's he saving for library? Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand why he would try to save
He
there.
could have used and take. He really
Yeah,
could have used and take. I think he was probably soon might have said, "Oh, I'm gonna take," and then he said, "Okay, I'll leave for you," but then it was too risky.
yeah, but what was the reason? Having such an early use and take is so can be so powerful. So even if it could save, I don't think it's better to save. If you know what I mean. Maybe you're not agreeing.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you. If he used and take, he still would have had an opportunity to clear their base, and that would have at least threw them off guard. Soon there, and they will come up pushing on the right side there, trying to control that position there. Soon looks like he's in a little bit of trouble, does get taken out. Mr. Temka pushing down on the left side, does get taken out immediately.
Spike trying to pull the flag right now. He is being on his own, but has the support of Donkin. He's getting very far. How is he getting that far for a solo pool? This is why some people still try solo pools avoid. Sometimes the defense is just sleeping.
Yeah, but hopefully they can absolutely change the tide here. The OD is dropping. Sarap looks like he's already smiling right now as he knows it's his OD. Vote does get taken out. Don't looking for another opportunity to go into the base. Sarap uses immediately through mid. A bit risky there. If he looked that a little bit earlier, that would have been perfect.
Blister using an Odir to stun 2 people. Library with a good, both players with a good repair kit timing, but are low on health.
wow, this really just shows that Spirit is literally playing so aggressive right now. They're not letting bench leave their base, but this might be it as they will cover and soon they both have ODs. Soon using that OD on Library just misses just a slight tad there. Mr. Atemka uses that Viking OD just to punish them as they don't take out Mr. Atemka, which was the most important player that had the OD that could have dealt the most destruction in that point of time.
Yeah, but it's a Viking OD being used for defense, so on the end, it is not the worst thing that could happen for Benched here. But let's see,
Yeah.
let's see.
But now they got two OD that's built from the Ares and the Cruise, which is not so good. They really have to try and attack without any ODs, which will be a little bit challenging for them. The OD is dropping now.
Yep, that's for vote. Good,
Does get it just in time.
good catch by him. Important as well because what you said, benched with very little ODs in the current phase of the match. So at least having a Viking OD that can be used for defense if needed, and it is needed. Mr. Artemka knocked out, Spike knocked out, and now the flag carrier still in play. But vote, yeah, he should have played Smokey. I said it earlier. That would be an easy kill with Smokey.
Yeah.
I really don't understand why he's not playing Smokey. Maybe it's just that he doesn't feel comfortable on the turret, but this is such a good example of why Smokey is better.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. I don't know, maybe sometimes players aren't comfortable playing Smokey. Their aim is not the best. Not sure if that's the case. I've seen Vote play on Smokey before, so I'm not sure.
But there's a lot of work to do here for Benched. 2 captures in 5 minutes. That's the minimal for them if they want to stay in the game. Right now they are forced to defense once again here with our Mr. Artemka trying to create an opportunity to capture a flag. Vote not being able to stay alive to catch the OD box. Will it be for Donk? No, it will be for Table Cower.
I think they will cover might use her if he feels like it. He could use you straight away. Nice. Okay. Long day.
No one to assist him anymore, sadly.
Yeah. It was a good OD, but soon was a little too low for that to be something.
Husun managing to stay alive here. Debo Cower has to block some shots right now. Repair kit laying on the perfect place here for Soon. This is getting them back in the game. 4 minutes on the clock and it looks a lot more manageable now than a minute ago.
Yeah, this is looking really, really good here. Blister pushing on the right side is low. Soon now has his OD recharged back up and ready. Surat with OD. I think maybe Soon might be able to use the OD on Surat there. And maybe they might be able to do something. Maybe he might get a next opportunity once he spawns again.
Yeah, or Benched is waiting a bit before the ODs of like the Paladin or the Ares are recharged. They are very low on ODs right now, especially on defense. Right now, Soon is starting on DP, and he has been forced to use repair after only 1 shot. Like,
indeed. Soon might be able to use on Surat quick. Yes. A little too late.
Still there is potential though. Mr. Artemka being knocked out. Vote still had a repair kit left, but that flag is laying on a tricky position for Benched. Mr. Artemka just got his OD back and he immediately uses Donk as well. And there is no one in the base of Bench right now Spike just spawn camping with the Hunter OD. This is just overkill from Spirit.
Yeah, Spirit really looks like they're giving it all. Their third capture for this round. They're absolutely applying dominant pressure towards bench right now. Library Serap on the left side getting good control there. Daewoo Kawa looking like he's having a little bit of difficulty as he's literally 2 shots away from his death hair. Serap does get that kill with Donk. Library pushing on the side of their base. They really seem like bench is a little bit bamboozled of what's going on here.
Yeah, down to the last 2 minutes. Votes using his OD, trying to create something here, and it looks pretty promising. But how is he getting out of that base? Spirit is just blocking him with tanks, and if the tanks don't stay alive, then he's still blocking with dead tanks.
Totally. I mean, the dead tanks kind of did its job there to block the enemy there, but seems like Vote going in for a Viking OD with only 50 seconds left. Can they pull it off with getting 2 flags here? Soon pulling Mr. Atemka, hiding behind the wall. No, Vote doesn't get to kill him just in time, and it does seem like the time pressure is on for bench at the moment.
Yeah, it's mission impossible, to be honest. We are down to the last 30 seconds. And once again, 3 flags captured for the winning team. For every round now. I know,
Yeah.
as a big numbers guy, I just get happy for things like that. It really does.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty unfortunate right now for bench, because I did see that they were playing extremely well in the earlier rounds, and then this round it just looked like just got spoiled.
Yep. Yeah. Agreed. It was a close game, and Spirit managed to get on top. But yeah, still. Yeah, I thought bench after round 1. I really thought bench just had it in the bag, and yep, they didn't. Close game, and for me, I wouldn't mind if it was like 3 rounds longer. To be honest, I really enjoyed this match. But yeah, anything to still add to this match,
Well, no
Void?
problem. Uh,
Oh, you dropped away for a second, but now you're back.
apologies. Well, I'll let you wrap things up, I guess.
Yep. Let's do that. Thank you for tuning into this stream here on Tanky Esports 1. And if you want to see more esports, currently on the second Tanky Esports channel, we are seeing Deviants versus Pepeka. So that's a really interesting game. Tune into that one and see you next time. Bye bye.